you Google the first battle in history, the Battle of Megiddo comes up, from 1457 BC. Now this is not the earliest battle in history, this is the earliest battle in history for which a detailed account has survived. Earlier battles have been recorded, just not in as much detail. If we go to the Wikipedia list of the earliest battles, we get a bunch of battles from ancient Sumer, a couple from ancient China, and 2 early ones from ancient Egypt. Although I think we are being quite generous to call these recorded battles. Let me explain what I mean. First, we have the battle that's depicted on the Narmer Palette. According to an article in Smart History by Dr. Amy Calvert, the Narmer Palette is dated to around when Egypt united into one country, and there are many theories about what it represents, but one of the main theories is that it depicts King Narmer defeating his enemies and uniting Egypt into one. Look, you can even see him beating someone's head in. Wikipedia is definitely being a bit generous to call this a recorded battle. One piece of artwork that may or may not depict this battle, does that count? I really just don't think that counts, I'm sorry. The other, much earlier battle is the Siege of Naqada. Almost all the information we have about the Battle of Naqada comes from one graffito that was found by the Theban Desert Road Survey, an archaeological research project. But apparently it depicts that in 3270 BC, Egypt was divided into multiple states, but eventually King Scorpion I of Thinis was able to outflank the defenders of Naqada and take the city. So, the Battle of Naqada is the oldest battle in history. But while we're here, we might as well, also work out what the oldest war in history was. If you Google the first war in history, you get the Sumer-Elam War. In 2700 BC, the king of Sumer, Enmerkar, attacked the Elamites, won, and looted their land. Of course, evidence for war goes back much further than this. Skeletons from over 1,000 years ago have survived that appear to have been killed using projectile weapons. Of course, not every use of a projectile weapon is for war. The earliest known use of violence that was written down as a war was when King Enmerkar of Uruk invaded the Eratans and defeated them. This was in 3250 BC. So, King Enmerkar's campaigns against Urartu was the first known battle in history, and a couple decades earlier, Thinis captured Naqada, completing the first known battle in history. And as always, see you when our schedules meet. Whee!